About a quarter of all pumpkins in America actually come from California, especially Stanislaus and San Joaquin counties. The Perrys say there's a good reason for that. This is the perfect place for pumpkins. You could call Art Perry a pumpkin king, since his family's been growing the golden crop in California for decades. They mainly grow traditional pumpkins, but you'll find just about every type and variety in their fields or warehouse.
In the terminology of a pumpkin, you call these jacks. We've got this to start out with as a mini, and then we got this one here, which is we call a wee bee little.
It all started back in the 1920s when Art's grandfather emigrated from the Portuguese islands of Azores when he was 16 years old.
His name was Delfino. He was the immigrant. He was from the Azores Islands. And when he came to this country, I knew my grandfather very well. We were very, very close. And he told me all the stories of life and how it all began and how he came and all that. And when he came to this country, he came here to better himself. And then he brought other family members into this country as the years progressed. But he was a farmer, and so he started farming, and then just little by little it kept growing and growing.
The company is called George Perry & Sons, named after Art's father. And today it's handling thousands of pounds of crops that are packed, stacked, and delivered across California. 4 generations of family members manage every aspect of the business, from new sales to processing orders, managing drivers, and of course the warehouse, a non-stop hub of activity. Every now and then, 91-year-old George and his wife Violet come out of retirement and visit the company they nourished.
Well, I think I got a beautiful thing here because at my age, I was able to have my family all around me and watch all the business and see my sons and run the business and it gives me my life.
He says the first few years in the business, the family barely made a profit. But fast forward to today, and the company bearing his name is now one of the largest shippers, growers, and handlers of pumpkins in California. George Perry & Sons delivers produce to almost every grocery chain you can think of.
You know, the biggest enjoyment to it is we have a lot of people that work for us, and it feels good to know that there's a lot of families that are supported out of this deal. And then and from there it goes to somebody's house and they're enjoying it, whether it's looking at it, carving it, it's full circle.
This is a banana squash, and if you go into your stores, you won't see them like this. They'll be cut and it's wrapped with cellophane. This variety we actually have a patent on this variety. Us and a seed company. So whenever you buy one of these, it doesn't make any difference who you're buying it from.
It's your baby.
It comes from our seed. Kind of fun.
Oh, what do you call it? They're just called white pumpkins?
Yeah, there's different names for them. This one happens to be Illumina.
Art studied agriculture at San Luis Obispo, but says his real knowledge came from years of working off the land.
And of course, the number one thing was, they taught us how to work. And we actually enjoyed it. I mean, to us, it wasn't work. I think it's a way of life for us,
And from there, I just grew.
He says knowing they all work together, handling fresh California produce is an unbeatable feeling that leaves him feeling glowing and golden, kind of like those pumpkins.
It's a happy crop. It's a crop that makes you feel good. It's a good feeling crop.